What it is, family. Y'all already know what it is. Chainbreaker Squad in this thing once again. About to spit some hot knowledge to you boys. You know what I mean? Got G Hard Israel in this thing, Debo Lottie, Royalty, and DJ. You feel me? Today, we just gonna be talking about hiding in plain sight. You know what I mean? Everybody got their own different aspects of this, so it's gonna be a lot of different views that we have on this. You know what I mean? So to jump this thing off, I'm gonna be going first. Debo Lottie is second, Royalty third, DJ is fourth, and Jihad will be going fifth. And so, no further ado, you know what I mean? Everybody, mute your mic. I don't even want to put nobody backstage, man. We're gonna do this thing right, man. Everybody just mute your mic and let's rock. Okay. And boom, I'm starting my time now. All right, so hiding in plain sight, man. I just want to say, when it comes down to hiding in plain sight, you know, I'ma just speak on far as subliminal messaging, you know what I mean? Um Most things that we see for as the symbolism that's around us, you know what I mean, and the way people use certain terms and things of that nature is really code, you know what I'm saying, and things that only someone who has certain knowledge would even be able to see, you know, and a prime example of that is let me think of a sign or a symbol or something like that. Anyway, the perfect example of that is like hiding in plain sight would be uh the Coca. Okay, you know what I'm saying? My uncle told me about this, my kinfolk. Okay, this is a good example. The Coca-Cola sign on the words Coca and Cola, right? The word cola, because we all know they used to put cocaine in this. The word cola, if you turn it to the side where the C is at the top, it creates a picture, and the picture is it's a man holding a straw, sniffing a line of cocaine. You know what I mean? So that's one just one quick example of hiding in plain sight. You know what I mean? And it's a lot of different others. You know, I mean they put this shit in movies. They put it in even the clothes that we wear, the logos and stuff like that. They all mean something. You know, most symbols have the whole compass and the square into its design. And that's my time right there. So we're gonna go ahead to the next person. It's Debo Lottie. Come on with your 2 minutes, my brother.
All right. When it comes to hiding in plain sight, first of all, you know, immediately what you think of is, things that ain't in front of your face that you can't see. But when I think about I can I can come at this a lot of ways, but I'm just gonna say like when it comes to truth, real and fake, you know what I'm saying? Hiding in plain sight, they put the truth right in front of your face, like so far in front of your face. The example is like you can, if you hold your hand in front of your face, your hand is not gonna be visible. You know what I'm saying? Because it's so far in your face. You know what I mean? You can't even see it. You know what I'm saying? But if you pull your hand back, your hand gonna come into clear picture, clear view. You know what I'm saying? Then you'll be able to see. That's an example. That's how they do you. You know what I'm saying? They put the truth right there in your face, but they mask it with some other shit. But that's the same as, like I say, it's the same as seeing the truth and not. Just like when you see these signs and you could tell somebody the Coca-Cola sign mean this, because you know the reality of what it really means. You know what I'm saying? The truth, but they showing you the fake. You know what I'm saying? But the truth is right there in your face, but you don't even see it. You know what I'm saying? It looks like that. You know what I mean? That's the difference between seeing the reality of what it is and just seeing from what they taught you and what they told you what it is. You know what I mean? And uh, things like that. You know, like I said, it's all into symbolism, the symbolism and all these corporations and all this. They all mean something. They tell you who they with through the symbol. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like gangs. Then they gang signs.
Time, bro.
All right,
Time.
that's my time though.
Royalty.
All right. My quick spiel, what I'm saying is I just started, you know what I'm saying, listening to y'all and paying attention to different things. So a couple of years ago, I started looking into the signs as far as the restaurants, things that they show on the TV, as far as cartoons and movies, and plain sight is shit. It explains itself because they showing you ahead of time of what it is, and a lot of the signs that they show you, you might not know what it is, or you don't pay attention to it because it's in glimpses. It's like real quick. You know what I'm saying? Then they try to take it off. But if you research some of this and you pay attention to what they're doing, then you can see what they are doing in plain sight. Understand? Like I stopped my kids from watching cartoons like that they show on Nickelodeon and all that shit because all of that, it didn't matter what cartoon they was watching, something popped up real quick, boom, on some subliminal shit. So they wasn't able to watch no motherfucking SpongeBob and all that other motherfucking shit after I started opening my mind to where I can bring them away from the shit where they won't be introducing or brainwashed by the quick subliminals that they doing. You understand? Like they can play on they phones, but they not watching that Nickelodeon shit. And then if they watching like a cartoon that they found, then I need to see what this cartoon about because it might have some subliminals in that motherfucker too. If I ain't came across one, then by all means, boo boo, go ahead, keep watching. Cause some of this anime shit is just, well, I can't even say that because a lot of anime shit is about Super Saiyans and all of this shit to it. It's still
Uh,
supernatural.
that's time. You can finish your sentence though if you were saying.
Yeah, nah, we're gonna build on it anyway, but yeah, where we going with DJ or Jihad? We're gonna
DJ.
build on it. Let's go.
I ain't really got too much, man. Y'all kind of touching on the basis of it. Um, but I also agree, as far as seeing and stuff, on restaurant signs or logos, should I say, cartoons, TVs, billboards, video games. Uh, is deep in the music, on the videos, on the album covers. It's basically on everything. You got your clothes, you got your shoes, you got everything around you. But what I want to touch on real quick is how, as far as hiding in plain sight, it's actually people. Let's say, uh, you know, Jihad said something about it the other day. As far as when they see we doing something, they put one of us, but not really one of us, ahead of us or into the program or into what we got going on. So basically, that's idea of that is uh the Black Panthers. You feel me? They doing their thing. They basically threw somebody with our skin tone uh in there, and they basically infiltrated it and broke it down. You know what I'm saying? Hiding in plain sight. And you can go from with that along with the churches or let me say the Pope, what have you. He supposed to be there to help you and assist you, and he doing what to the kids, you feel me, or the preacher doing what to the women of the congregation. He hiding in plain sight. He supposed to be up there helping you, and he hurting the community basically, you feel me. Either one of those, and I can keep going. You know, but that's almost my time. That's my spit.
Okay. G Hut.
I just want to say this right quick. I want to give a shout out to the Chainbreaker first of all. You know what I'm saying? Chainbreaker and whatnot. You know, I like everybody respond, right? But it reminded me of this movie called They Live, one of my favorite movies, classic. Where you can put on these glasses and you can see who's from this earth and who's not, right? Because now I can do that without glasses, see who's from this earth and who's not, right? And these are negative blood types, RH negative. Uh, in the Quran, Satan and the Bible, Satan hid amongst the angels. Just like negative blood types today, hide among positive blood types. Satan is a Nephilim. He comes from the jinn. Nephilim have no earthly origin, right? I can see them hiding in plain sight. And I want to touch on what DJ was talking about, just to add more clarity. I mean, and he right too, though, about how every time, like I said, I'm with the black unity, but it's insanity because we're doing the same thing trying to get a different result. Because anytime we start acting a fool, what they're gonna do, they're gonna put one of them negative Hamites, negative blood type Hamites, on them goddamn Nephilim in our mix everywhere. They're gonna be over, or if they even come to the protest, because when we have protests, right? They was taught. They are taught because I seen of the agents and shit on Silent so the dude was an agent. He was a snitch. And what he would do, he worked for the FBI. And when there was a black protest, what they tell this Hamite to do, they tell him to throw the first drink, the first bottle, and get in the car and leave. You know what I'm saying? So, and hiding in plain sight, I'm basically on what's happening today and how can it benefit us now, and also teach others how to see these people with no earthly origin.
That's time. All right, good stuff, everybody, man. And so this round two right here, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, we should go up to 3 minutes on round two. Just a few people, you know what I'm saying, they still had a few things to say after they, oh, you want to do the five? Okay, so we're going to do the five then. All right, because like I say, people had stuff to say after their time was up. So, you know what I'm saying, we're going to just go to five then. Okay, so like I say, everybody said some good stuff. I like what y'all was saying because y'all, you know, y'all actually reminded me about another aspect of hiding in plain sight. You know what I'm saying, and that's the human version of hiding in plain sight, far as being like say the president, right? You know what I'm saying. You know how you see him always greeting his fellow leaders. You know what I'm saying. They hide in plain sight with that handshake. You know, everybody don't know this handshake, but if you know this handshake, they not hiding. But people who don't know, they doing it right in your face, and you ain't even catching it. You know what I mean? Um, and that goes, down a deep wormhole. You know, another plain sight hiding type aspects is far as how they design cities and neighborhoods. You know, if you can get an aerial picture from, of these places, you'll see the pentagons and the the compasses and the squares, the circles, you know what I mean? You will see a lot of different things. You'll see the owl shape. You see a lot of different things that we actually are a part of, and we don't even know, what I'm saying, what we see. Like Debo Lottie said, your hand so close to your face that you can't see nothing. But if you pull your hand back, now you can see your whole hand. So that's basically, you know, how I look at it when it comes down to how they design the cities and stuff like that. Because they putting their stuff right in our face. Street signs, even though to us they might say one thing, to them and say another thing just because the way that it's designed. You know what I mean? It might say it might say stop. You feel me? It might say yield. It might say something else on there, but to those who are a part of the organizations or the secret societies that create these images, you know what I'm saying, for them to be put out in public, you know, you make a way to communicate with your associates without everybody else knowing what y'all are talking about or what y'all plans are. You know what I mean? So just stuff like that. I used to always say, y'all know that channel TBS. I used to always say that was teaching bullshit. Uh, PBS. I used to always say that's public bullshit. You know, it's just stuff like that. You know, it might not mean that to them, and this probably ain't got nothing to do with what we're saying. But I'm just saying, you know, I used to kind of already be in my own little area with, for as you know, I could kind of notice, you know what I'm saying, something wasn't right about the things that was going on around me and the people that's in position uh of power, you know what I'm saying, that has resources and things of that nature. They hiding in plain sight. They um you know, I don't know if this I don't you know got something to do with it, but like the 9/11 situation, you know, they they did that and told us that somebody else did it when at the end of the day it was them. You know, cause a problem, wait for a response, and then give us solutions. That's what they do. You know what I mean? That's a part of that as well. Um, and so they do these type of things, just like with the even if we want to talk about like when fam was talking about movies and entertainment and stuff like that, they put stuff in movies so you won't think that it's real. You know what I mean? And they also put stuff in movies that they only talking to, you know, people who don't understand or catch what they talking about, you know. And a good example is when they having like movies about like that movie Eagle Eye, you know what I mean? Now that movie right there, they was exposing themselves, but they was hiding in plain sight at the same time because they putting it out there like it's, you know, this not real. You know what I'm saying? It's a conspiracy movie type shit. But at the end of the day, they watching everything you do. You feel me? They can, like I was saying about artificial intelligence, man. They can control you without you even having anything to do about it. But anyway, that's my time. So we're gonna go on to the next one, Debo Lottie. 5 minutes. Whenever you start, your time gonna start.
Yo, yeah, man, I agree with everything you just said, man. Just piggybacking off that, yeah, it's like you say, hiding in plain sight. You can look at it from all type of angles. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how they gonna hide shit in plain sight in all type of angles. You know what I'm saying? And the food we eat. You know what I'm saying? Like they tell you. You know what I mean? You know, it's like basic real versus fake. You know what I mean? That's the same thing. You know, you gonna hide the real, but show the fake. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, you know. But yeah, speaking about on Jahad, I was gonna say something. He kind of hinted on it, like, I'm gonna say, like, cause I was gonna say, like he said, like that movie. You know, before he even brought it up, I was already thinking, like, I was gonna say this, you know, but he said so, like, yeah, I'm without the glasses, I can see without. I know that he ain't lying because I can too. Because it's like I was gonna say, this like a hide in plain sight, hide in plain sight. It could be a man walking around. He could look at people, see what blood type they is, just by the characteristics on their face and all that. That's that naked stuff. You know what I'm saying? Then too, off the, I mean, that's the jihad. And then too, uh. Back door, you can see these Taco Bell, you see these signs, so if you know what they really mean, you can see Taco Bell as a snake eye with the Mason hat. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? You can see the chicken in the Kentucky man face and all this. You can see all these symbols. You know what I'm saying? You got the vision. You ain't you looking outside of what they taught you on these commercials. What it, you know what I'm saying? You looking at the reality of what it really is. You know what I'm saying? That's how you see what they hide in plain sight. You know what I'm saying? But people who see those things and walking around, you looking at all, you know what I mean? You can see you can see pretty much what people thinking. If you know some people, because they study body language, they went to school for it. They can see, you know what I'm saying, how you stand, how you feeling, just by how you posture. You know what I'm saying? Just imagine all them combinations of knowing, which is knowledge, which is the truth. You know what I'm saying? That's seeing the reality or something. You know what I'm saying? You walking around like that amongst the fake. You know what I'm saying? They gonna say your ass is crazy. Like real. That's what I'm saying. The real hide in plain sight too. You know what I'm saying? Because it's people out here, you know what I'm saying, that can see. But look who, you know, they gotta ride, you know, maybe people don't know about energy, so they gotta ride with the plate. You know what I'm saying? They gotta go with what they peers on, you know what I mean? The real hide in plain sight just can't see, you know what I mean? But it come out in conversations like this here, you know what I mean? Because you see what people hear that, like for real, you know what I mean? Based off what they know and what they don't know. Hiding in plain sight, because somebody can tell you something, but then when you start picking they brain, you see, you know what I'm saying? Like it's like hiding, the people do it every day. Hiding in plain sight. Run a game on somebody. You feel me? Like it get deeper, you know what I'm saying? Just you can look at it in so many different ways, you know what I mean? That topic, cause it, like I say, I'm walking around, I'm seeing the, you know what I mean? What it got to do with how you hiding in plain sight, you know what I mean? You might see. That's why that's another. That's the same thing as don't judge a book by its cover, because you know you might see a preacher like Sam said, but come, you know what I'm saying? Look what he on. He hiding in plain sight. Like he, you know, I agree with all everything y'all said. You know it's the truth. So
One minute.
yeah. All right. What I was gonna say, I was gonna get deeper with this, and I was gonna say, nah, I ain't gonna go there. That's my time. That's my time.
All right, come on, Rod. You gotta unmute your
What
mic.
up, man?
Unmute yourself, fam. We can't hear you.
At the end of his, my phone went kind of low. I couldn't hear shit, so I was trying to adjust my shit. But can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna start with DJ. He went into as far as the whole nother level as we was talking about science and he was talking about people. Okay, and then y'all went into y'all spiel on how y'all feel about it. Um, I'm try to do this as quick as I can without like dragging it on. Type. Um, a lot of the things that I see that it is kind of stands out to me or pertinent or whatever, however you want to put it. Um, it be a lot of the movie things and the cartoon things that they trying to put into the cartoons for the kids to see, but not really know what they seeing. And I only address that because anybody that's parents should let their kids have a foundation, but also lace them up on other shit that's happening. I mean, you ain't gonna chunk up no steak and shit, but you know what I'm saying. Gradually bring them into a different understanding of what the world is trying to teach them. And the movies, like if you watch a lot of these movies, most of the shit that they put in these movies hasn't happened yet. 10 years down the line, 15 years down the line, this shit happens. And like when they showed the World Trade Center coming down, 10 it might have been more than 10 years, but I'm gonna say 10 years before it actually happened. This was at the beginning of a movie, and I swear I'm gonna look it up and try to figure out what movie it was. But in the beginning of this movie, in the credits, before the movie even started, they showed the World Trade Center coming down. You understand? Like they letting you know that they controlling this. So to not be open to them being able to control what's going on, and that can go as far as the weather, as far as hiding in plain sight, as far as I'm gonna get to the people real quick after this. Hiding in plain sight is these niggas controlling the weather too. They got these machines where they can make storms, or they can create rain and all of this, to where we thinking it's a natural disaster going on, but it's some shit that they created. Only because we dumb enough to believe the weatherman when he say it's gonna rain. No, nigga. If it rained that day, nigga, you predicted that shit. That's bullshit. Y'all making that shit happen. Because a lot of the times, the motherfuckers that ain't in that loop predicted it's gonna rain, nigga, it don't rain. You niggas that's not in that loop that predict it's gonna snow, it don't snow. You niggas that's not in that loop that predict that an earthquake or a hurricane finna hit, none of that happened. But the niggas that are in this loop say some shit, and nigga, you might wanna brace yourself because the shit happening. They making the shit happen. Plain sight could be. I don't even know how to. It's a lot that go with that. Cause who said it? I think it was Debo. Your president. Oh, maybe I was lad. Your president, man. That nigga, same shit. Check the bloodline. They all, the bloodline go back to the same bloodline. If you go back to Obama, the last thing I heard was his bloodline matched Kennedy. I mean, they keeping their people in power, but I had put a little clip on here earlier just about, you know what I'm saying, power and how they was trying to control shit. And it went back where it started with the one of the nuns that worked under the Pope. Mm-hmm. Telling us that the Pope is trying to change this, and this, but everybody else don't see this. But he's still in plain sight. He's still in plain sight doing what the fuck he want to do. I don't know what happened after that, but this was, I think, at the end of last year that she came out with it. So I don't know how that's happening over there, but I think that we should talk to each other about it and make other people aware of where she coming from on that note, so it won't be plain sight. I can't remember that other one right now. I ain't got my pad right now.
I don't know if you want to finish your sentence, but that was time.
DJ, no. Go ahead, because we still building.
All right, DJ.
All right, man. I just want to sound like where everybody going with, with they spiel. I'm just gonna throw in a couple, just a couple more, but just to get y'all something to think about. So hiding in plain sight. I wrote down a couple things. So one of them was computers. Let me start with that one. So with the computers, it's a lot of ways I can go with that, but I just want to touch on the online part, as far as when you get on there and let's say you search for in Google, let's say you search for bobby pins, just for the heck of it. It seemed like whatever site you go on after that, it's gonna be an ad trying to sell you some bobby pins. You feel me? You could go on YouTube, it's gonna be an ad. Facebook is gonna be an ad. Ping, Zing, Zango, it don't even matter. It's gonna be an ad trying to get you to come get some bobby pins, and that's what anything basically that you search. Okay. Anyway, so let me jump on the phones. So with your phones, hide in plain sight, bro. All right, apps. I downloaded the app literally last night, and in the app, you cannot run the app, and they probably listening right now, without the microphone being on, without the camera. They've been able to tap into your camera, your photo line, your photos, your videos, your messages, and any other files on your phone. You cannot run this app. Also, let me touch on the battery. Let's say you got an old phone, you got a 2-year-old phone. Now, hiding in plain sight, your battery start dying. You know what I'm saying? Out of nowhere. I'm talking about your data not working as good as it used to work. You feel me? What they doing is they slowing down all your shit so you can go buy another phone or the updated phone. I think it was Apple. They just got a lawsuit on their ass behind doing that shit. All right. So also with your phone, location, hide in plain sight, bro. They know you got a phone. They know where you at all times. Basically, your phone continuously pings off a tower. Even if you turn off the location on your phone, it's still pinging off a tower. You feel me? So they watching at all times. You feel me? Also, aside from all that, I want to touch on this because I don't know if y'all or not. Some of us don't. Some of us don't have IDs. Some of us don't have driver's license, and we have to get those. And it's like they making it to where you have to do it a certain way. But anyway, let me just show you. I want to show y'all, this. If you can see, let me see. You see that little star right there? Okay, so that star. So y'all know I have a real ID, right? That's what they call this, a real ID. You look it up. They got videos on YouTube.
Okay, that was my only question. Go ahead.
So you can look it up. They got videos on YouTube. They got paperwork or what have you. You can find out about what it really is. But what it really is basically and you have to comply with this by this year, October the 1st, 2020. If you don't comply to get this ID, you will not be able to travel out of state. I mean, out of state. I want to say, overseas or what have you.
Yeah,
and you also can't go into any other federal buildings without that real ID. Also, it's a part of facial recognition. They can pick your ass up out of a crowd. If you walk through the airport, they got cameras. You walk through the store, they got cameras. You driving in your car down the fucking street. They can pick you out your damn car because of the cameras they putting on the fucking street. That's my time, bro. I just want y'all to be aware of the bullshit and they hiding in plain sight, bro. I'm good. That's my shit.
Okay. G Hard.
Hey, fam. Real quick, I ain't gonna take this long. But what he was saying, I don't know if y'all really know about that the ID thing. I didn't know what it was really called. I was gonna ask him, but he said it's called the real ID, and I think I remember him saying that. But when I first got to California, I got this ID.
No, we not doing that. You gotta wait your turn, player. Come on, G Hard.
Okay,
Hey, don't show your information, bro. Don't show your information.
Oh, wrong nigga. Come on, G Hard.
once again, Shout out to the Chainbreaker, motherfucking D-Lack, motherfucking High, motherfucking Royalty, Debo Lottie, goddamn DJ, and motherfucking G Hard. Going hard in the yard with a fan report card. They go hell over hell, my nigga. Okay, now, check this out. Hiding in plain sight, right? Okay, yeah, hiding in plain sight. They use our own skin color. So see, I'm gonna give you something that's gonna help you today, and I'm gonna show you how to spot stuff in plain sight. You know what I'm saying? And also show you how to use our own skin color as to hide in plain sight, right? Um, for one thing though, in the army, they give us dog tags. This is why I say that race shit is insane. Doing the same thing, trying to get a different result. They give us dog tags in the army, right? And them dog tags, they got our blood type on it, right? And at wartime, they put all the positive blood types on the front and the negative blood types on the back. But we don't know this because we look at that fucking skin color. We all different colors. You know what I'm saying? But it's deeper than that. Okay, that's why the phenotypes come in there. When you look at first thing you need to do, really, it will help to see or break the chain to the chain breaker. To break that chain or to see through, it will help to know your own blood type so they can't hide in plain sight. I mean, it will help you better. I'm not saying you can't see them, but it can help you better if you knew your own, because that's hands-on experience. But anyway, you look at the when it comes to knowledge of self, right? It's not nothing about picking on black people when I talk about Hamite, okay? But it's about knowledge of self, and I'm black, and they said I'm black, so I'm gonna find out everything about me and everybody that's supposed to be me, and the truth ain't gonna always be pretty. That's how they got us on the slave ship. Because from my research, Africans sold Hebrews into slavery, which is negative blood type black people, so positive blood type black people to negative blood type white folks. Okay? And from my research, Africans are black Europeans, which means they are white people and black skin, hiding in plain sight. Like y'all said about the president, that shit is true. Y'all just reminded me about some shit I forgot about. Okay? Every president of the United States, blood type was negative, except for the ones that got assassinated. And that was Lincoln and Kennedy. Every every serial killer we Google, blood type is negative. But every negative blood type is not a serial killer. You see? And see, I stay on this blood type thing so much because this is all around us. They say we in the Bible say we going back into slave ship. Yeah, we're going back into slave ship. If we don't see the devil, this devil bloodline around us, because they some people say we already went into slave ship. Okay, but how did we go into slave ship? Them Hamites hiding in plain sight, selling us to their brothers, because we are not the same people. We not. But not to get off the subject, let me get back on the subject. I just had to reiterate a little bit. But the Nike symbol, right? If you look at the Nike symbol supposed to be a symbol of what you would call Planet X, Nubaru, um, Planet X, Nubaru, uh, 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 the Book of Enoch called it the land of the watchers and the giants. I met in every 3,000 years or something like that, it's supposed to come towards the earth, and it's supposed to come towards the earth, just the earth, right? It's supposed to come towards the earth and shoot back out. See, like this, like a Nike symbol, this is the earth, my feet. And the planet X, new, we're supposed to come real close to the earth and then shoot back out. And they got these on our clothes, on our logos. And if it happened every 3,000 years, okay, this can happen before. This is how they know, okay, that's my time. So, you know what I'm saying? Peace to y'all, boys. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all for y'all time and everything and your patience for listening. Uh, that's my speech.
All right, good shit, everybody. Good shit, everybody. Real talk. So this third round, we're gonna go back down to 2 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can give kind of a closing point on what they saying or whatever, or just reiterate, or maybe even ask a question if they want to. I'm just letting everybody know that this round gonna be 2 minutes. All right. So and boom, I'm starting my time now. All right. So I don't really have too much else to add. I do, but you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna just keep it plain right now. But I just want to show y'all what I was saying, about the Coca-Cola sign. So let me see if I can get everybody on here. Okay, y'all see the word cola, right? Okay, the two holes in the top of the C is the eyes. This circle is the nose. You see that line coming out? That is the straw. That's on this line that is sniffing. And the L and the A are the hands and fingers. You know what I'm saying? Let me say it again. The two holes on the C is the eyes. The O is the nose. As we see, it has the straw that goes down on this line and is being held by the L and the A, which represents the hand. So, I just wanted to kind of show that point that I had made earlier. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. So they hide in our faces, man. And the thing about it is, like I always say, man, it's all about being informed so you can be prepared or know how to prepare yourself. Because stuff like this, the average person don't even know, and they walking around every day, all day, blind. Another form of hiding in sight. Just real quick, because I only got 20 seconds left. Another form of hiding in plain sight is how they use colors against us. If you notice, all of the restaurants are red, orange, and yellow is incorporated into their stuff. Those colors make you desire food and stuff like this. So they use those colors, you know what I'm saying, when they advertise in restaurants and stuff like that. And that's also another form of hiding in plain sight. And that's my 2 minutes. So Debo Lottie, I believe you was after me.
Hey, all right. Look. All right, the last little opening spiel. Well, I was gonna get deep, but I ain't gonna. I just this is the applesauce right here. You feel me? This whole little thing, this ain't nothing but the applesauce right here. You know what I mean? So for the babies out there listening, you know what I mean, and get everybody's perspective and go back and listen to the video and get an understanding. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, hiding in plain sight is it's a broad thing because it can go deeper. You know what I mean? Because you're talking about if you want to talk about like language, you know, like everything, like all the way to the what you eat. You know what I mean? How you? I'm just saying. I was gonna say go deeper for us, like, cause it's how you think. You know what I'm saying? You think you ain't even we ain't even taught to look at things how they really supposed to be looked. I mean, as they really are. We just as what they we look at it as they are defined to be. You feel me? It's a difference. You know what I'm saying? That's hiding the plain sight. That's how you hide the truth from motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? You tell them what it is, and that's it. And instead of them looking at it and saying, "What? This is this? Oh, that's really nah, you know what I'm saying? You tell them what it is." Like I said, you know what I'm saying? Shit, it's just like putting a program into a robot. You kind of going to lift his arm and all this here. You feel me? You tell it then the instructions, you just going by it. You got to be a robot. They want you to be a goddamn robot. And the plain sight, that's how they hide the truth in plain sight. But the truth ain't hidden in plain sight to those who see the truth. You know what I mean? Those who operate for this is mentally how you looking at the world. How you operate outside of what they, you know what I mean? Taught and defined you to programmed you to see. And that's my time, man. Appreciate y'all listening. And
Yeah. Hey, you gotta watch the screen so you can see your time.
I hear it going
I
off.
know you don't see it. I'm showing it on the screen. You gotta watch that. Come
All
on,
right.
Roy.
All right, that's my
All
time,
right,
man.
I'm gonna go real quick because most of the things I'm hearing I agree with, and I'm taking in and putting together from my own understanding. But I'm gonna go with Jihad real quick because he keeps saying the negative blood type, and I thought we had this conversation earlier. I don't know why he keep going there as far as that part, but okay. I'm gonna say this is not a question; it's a statement. Um, I asked the people that I'm around while we was in this conversation and while we was having this discussion, what was their blood type and did they know or whatever, and they was able to answer me, and the type of the people that I'm around now that does has a negative blood type is nowhere near the category that you are referring to as a negative energy or the devil or like it's not just that that's your belief, which is cool to me, but it's just more of get you another cup or empty that cup halfway, something to where you're not just telling people that their cup is full, to where you are actually living by what you preach. And that's my time. Go ahead.
DJ.
Hey, yo, man, real quick, 2 minutes. Hey, I just want to throw out there. I just thought about some more stuff. I want to throw out there, man, the casino, bro. You know, just know when you're going there, you know, and I think about it because I used to go all the time. But anyway, you go in there and it feel like it's real cold in there, right? It is cold in there, right? Because they turn the AC up. You know what I'm saying? Most people, you know, when they smoke, because you can smoke in there, some of most of, or when you drink, your body temperature kind of gets a little warm, a little hotter or whatever. So, but anyway, I don't want to say the exact name because I don't really know it, but they put something in they AC unit, you know what I'm saying, and it blows out, you know, uh, I think it's like some type of oxygen. It's like a high level of O2. But anyway, it keep you up. You know what I'm saying? Even when you've been drinking, it keep you, you know, your blood levels right, keep you, you know, kind of alert, but alert enough, not really alert, but alert enough to keep playing that money. You feel me? So I want to throw that in there. Um, but again, man, I like what everybody said. You know, everybody. You know, we all got some good points out there. I just want to say I appreciate everybody, man. That's it.
Okay, so Jihad, yeah, come on.
Okay, what I want to say is what Rocky talking about. Yeah, we had this conversation earlier, and this is not a belief. This is fact. It's a fact that negative blood types do not have an earthly origin. So that simply means they're not from here. Now, you can lead a horse to the water, but you can't make him drink it. Now, I done had people just recently, I done opened their eyes and showed them. I got a group with 3 years for over 500 members in it that I showed this to. Okay? Now, second of all, God said, "My sheep knows my voice." So therefore, you should know the truth when you hear it. You know, I mean, and I don't expect everybody to believe it. Everybody ain't got to believe it. You know, that's why I got a group that I've been having for 3 years, and I get with people of like mind that think like I do. You know, and like I said, these are facts that negative blood types don't have no earthly origin. They have a different phenotype. Now, when you get to the religious part, the the uh the 6,000 years they've been here line up with the 6,000 years that the Nephilim came down. Because science is not going to tell you that those people on this earth that don't have no earthly origin, that they not from here. They're not going to tell you that. But they done already told you by telling you they don't have no goddamn earthly origin. You know what I'm saying? So I don't go back and forth with nobody. I mean, if niggas don't believe it, I mean, can't see what's right in front of their fucking face. You know what I'm saying? That I ain't got nothing to do with that. What a nigga can't see what's in front of their face. So that's my school.
All right. Hey man, I just want to
Now,
say,
fuck
man.
that. You can't end it. If just somebody else got something to say, let them
I'm
go
not
say what they got to
finna
say with.
Look, I'm not finna end the show. You feel me? I'm just transitioning to the next segment, fam. That's it. All
All
right.
right.
So all I was finna say is, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, man, this man, hey, everybody has some good stuff. I actually got some, you know what I'm saying, it raised old thoughts and ideas that I used to have in my mind based on this subject and actually forgot about. So we all did some good stuff. You know, so this is basically where we gonna cross examine each other. So, you know, everybody can mute your mic, you know what I mean? And let's try not to talk at the same time. Everybody can unmute your mic.
All right.
Yeah. Let's
Anybody, you want to go first? I don't.
Nah, I ain't got nothing to say. Everybody said pretty much the same thing to me.
DJ?
Anybody want to ask me a question?
I
They can
wanna,
ask.
I wanna cross-examine everybody, right, at one time. I wanna ask, you know, does everybody feel like we touched on some good information?
Yeah, I feel like that.
Right.
All right,
I
I
feel
appreciate that. That's my cross-examination. That's all I got.
Okay. My thing is, real. I'm gonna say it real quick, and I know he gonna come back real quick, but I listen to everybody. You know what I'm saying? I get it from everybody's perspective. Debo, he on a different level, and I understand where he coming from. DJ, I'm saying I understand he learning, he putting 2 and 2 together to make 12. You know what I'm saying? Always coming ahead type shit. Lad, I understand that he listened to everybody, and he didn't damn near been in everybody's beliefs or spills or what they researching. He didn't been into all these categories already to get his understanding to where he can understand where everybody coming from and articulate it to the point to where if y'all not here, he can kind of say what y'all was trying to say, and he do it a lot. I'm just gonna say as far as yeah, you jihad. I understand you using your little platform as far as, oh, I got this and I got this and I got this, so I've been teaching this. That don't make it to the point to where it's facts. Or I didn't prove this. Well, we can prove the blood type. We know about the blood type is real. Yeah, the blood type is real. But the way that you try to make it to the point to where this is what it is, and just because it's your blood type, it's facts. It's blood type. Your blood type is not from here. Woo, 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 woo. Okay, we know this. We get this. That point has been proven.
I was about to say I agree with everything he said about the blood type.
Hold on, let one at a time, man.
I didn't hear what he said.
Now I was saying what you said about when you said we know that, and I was like, oh yeah, because I was agreeing with everything he said. So you're right, we do know that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm just saying. But what I was saying was, you can't tell me you got you proved this and you got 500 followers or whatever, and that makes it valid. No, because I know I can look up on the internet and this little white kids that's 14 that got 3 million followers. I don't want to hear what the fuck how many followers you got. I want you to understand that if we talking and we trying to understand each other, and you telling us that we need our mind open, but your mind is not open. You still falling back on the same thing.
Royalty. Speak for yourself.
I'm good. I'm good, bro. I just don't want to keep hearing that. You know what?
Me, man.
If I start this, I see it's going toward me having to do something with you two. So I'm gonna let this go because I don't want to have 2 arguments in one night to where, you know what I'm saying? It's just
I just don't want to make it seem like it's
all of this. No, we good, fam. We good.
I just don't want to make it seem like you speaking for me too. Because
I'm not gonna argue with you, bro. I'm not gonna argue with you. I wouldn't even talk with you in the first place.
No, but you say you trying to make us, you know, and I was like, nah, don't speak for
me.
Who
the hell is us? I specifically addressed Jihad. Who the fuck is us?
I know, but you saying about what he doing, but you saying is what he's saying. I like you say.
Okay, Fred Jr. Man,
us like us, like he doing this for us.
Man, I was talking to Jihad, Fred Jr.
You telling us that, you know what I mean?
Fred Jr. I was talking to Jihad, fam. I was talking to Jihad.
All right, go ahead.
This is.
You finished?
Y'all, I'm gonna do this, and I'm just gonna say this, and I'm gonna hang up because I don't need this on live, and we don't need to go there. But y'all say I'm the one that's starting everything, right? No, I just react to negative energy, and the way I react, people don't like. But if you come at me with negative energy coming back towards you. Don't try to blame me for being me. I'm not trying to chase nobody or start no shit. I'm just speaking how I feel, bro. And if you feel some type of way, cool. You feel some type of way. But if I was addressing somebody else, you ain't had no reason to say nothing. But at the same time, I'm gonna take myself out the equation, fam. On the cool, because I know where I'm at. I'm good. I don't need to be arguing and all that shit. You good? You win. Oh yeah, win. I'm out.
I was just saying, speaking, you know, like I ain't against anybody, you know, so I'm making like
ain't gonna win or lose.
Listen, nah, I ain't no us. This was how you feel, you know what I mean? That's all I was saying. I ain't talking. You know what I mean? I agree with what he said, so don't say what you saying. How you know what I mean? You see how it's being looked at, you know what I mean? And I was just like when he said, whatever if you disagree with what somebody got to say, then speak on what you disagree on, I guess. You know what I mean? If it's a personal matter, then that's something else. I mean, like,
my thing is, if you're gonna disagree with anything, or have or if you like got a real question, just ask the question. You know, all that extra stuff, man. You know, like, but anyway, I just feel like everybody.
You ain't trying to hear. I ain't gonna put me in there. Don't put me in the conversation like that. That's all I was saying. Like, we ain't trying to hear all that.
All right, look, hey,
That's all.
My point is, I muted you because you could have waited till, you know what I'm saying, it was your turn or whatever the case may be to say
Well, it's
this.
like this. We when somebody's saying something
Look, you
and
just
they
cutting
putting
me
you in
off,
it right
bro.
then and
You
there, I
cutting
just
me off.
address it right then and there. Because
Bro, you cutting me off. You feel me? And that's the same thing you just did to him. Just let him finish saying what he was saying. Then when he was done, you could have said, you know what I'm saying? I don't feel the way you feel. You feel me? But you said that we feel like this, but I don't feel that way. You feel me? Instead of cutting the dude out, just let him say what he gotta say. And then when it's your turn come around, you can clarify whatever you need to clarify. That's the whole point of everybody not talking at the same time. Don't cut nobody off. Let people say what they gotta say. When your turn comes, you can clarify if you feel like they spoke on the group for everybody. You feel me in the wrong way. That's all. That's why I muted your mic. You feel me? That's all it was about, bro. It wasn't nothing like that.
okay, I understand it. But it's a shame that when somebody talking, you can't interject and say nothing because what somebody gonna get mad or something. You know what I'm saying? We grown people. You feel me? We can't even talk like that. You can't multitask. You gotta talk to one person. It's not it's something gonna go wrong. That's how messed up in the head things gotta be because of people's feelings. You know what I mean? That's how we gotta do it on this whole structured robot pattern type of way. We can do it that way. It's cool. I know this is
For the
catering to that and these type of individuals. You know what I'm saying? So
for
it's
the
cool. You know,
Man, look, I'm trying to.
I,
I'm
for
wait
the
till
most
after
part,
they talk to say
I'm
something.
gonna start. Y'all need.
Interject anytime you want to. Anybody, I can. My